Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be going over adding polynomials. Our first example is 3x plus 2 plus 5x minus 3. So first, let's go ahead and get rid of the parentheses and kind of clean this up a little bit. So we have 3x plus 2 plus 5x minus 3. Now I'm going to place my like terms right next to each other. So we have 3x here and 5x here. So I'm going to write 3x plus 5x. And then I have a plus 2 and a minus 3. So I'm going to write plus 2 and minus 3. Now that I kind of grouped my like terms next to each other, now I'm actually going to combine my like terms. So we have 3x plus 5x. This is going to give us 8x. And then we have 2 minus 3. This is going to give us a negative 1. Since I cannot simplify any further, my final answer is 8x minus 1. So let's look at this example here, 3x squared plus 2x plus 5 and 2x squared minus 3x plus 2. So in this example, we need to find the sum of these two polynomials. So let's go ahead and clean this up. I'm going to do 3x squared plus 2x plus 5 plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 2. Next, I'm going to bring my like terms right next to each other so that it's easier to add or subtract. So we're going to start with 3x squared, and I have another x squared here. So let's write that. We're going to have 3x squared plus 2x squared. Next, we have 2x here and a negative 3x. So I'm going to write plus 2x minus 3x. And then we have our constant values. So we have 5 and 2. So I'm going to write plus 5 and plus 2. Now that my like terms are next to each other, it's a little easier for us to add or subtract. Now we're going to actually combine our like terms. So we have 3x squared plus 2x squared. This is going to give us 5x squared. Next, we have 2x minus 3x. This is going to give us a negative x, because don't forget we have our imaginary negative 1 here. And then last, we have 5 plus 2. This is going to be a positive 7. Since I cannot simplify any further, your final answer is 5x squared minus x plus 7. And remember, with this negative 1 here, you can leave this as 5x squared minus x plus 7. All right, so let's look at this example. Notice here that my 2 needs to be multiplied to the x squared, to the negative x, and to the 1. Just like my 3 here, we have to multiply it to the 2x squared, to the x, and to the negative 6. So let's start with 2 times x squared. This is going to give us 2x squared. Then 2 times negative x is going to be minus 2x. Then 2 times 1 is going to turn into positive 2. Then we have 3 times 2x squared is going to be a positive 6x squared. Then 3 times x, this is going to be positive 3x. And then 3 times negative 6 is going to turn into negative 18. So I have x squared here and x squared here. So I'm going to write 2x squared plus 6x squared. Then we have negative 2x and a positive 3x. So I'm going to write negative 2x plus 3x. And then we have positive 2 and minus 18. So I'm going to write plus 2 minus 18. Now that my like terms are next to each other, let's actually combine our like terms. So we have 2x squared plus 6x squared. This is going to give us 8x squared. Then we have minus 2x plus 3x is going to give us a positive x. And remember, you have your imaginary 1 right here in front of the x. And then we have positive 2 minus 18. This is going to give us a negative 16. Since I cannot simplify any further, this is my final answer here. So let's look at this example here. Let's clean this up a little bit so we can get ready to add. In this example, we need to find the sum of these two polynomials. So let's clean this up. So we have 8x cubed minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 2 plus 3x to the fourth minus 2x cubed plus x. Now I'm going to bring my like terms next to each other. So first, let's start with the highest degree. We have x cubed, x squared, x. We have x to the fourth here. So I'm going to start with 3x to the fourth. Let's write that first. Next, we have x cubed here and x cubed here. So I'm going to write plus 8x cubed minus 2x cubed. Next in line, we have negative 2x squared and a positive x squared here. So I'm going to write negative 2x squared plus x squared. Next, we have 6x and just an x here. So I'm going to write plus 6x plus x. And then we have negative 2. So I'm going to write negative 2 here. Now we're going to combine like terms. So we have 3x to the fourth is here. We do not have any others. So I'm going to write 3x to the fourth. Then we have positive 8x cubed minus 2x cubed. That's going to give me a positive 6x cubed. Then we have negative 2x squared plus x squared is going to give us negative x squared. Then we have positive 6x plus x. This is going to give us a positive 7x. And then you have minus 2. And this is your final answer. So let's try this example here. So let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So we have 3x squared minus 5 plus 8x cubed minus x squared minus 3. So let's start with the highest degree. So the highest one we have here is 8x cubed. So I'm going to write 8x cubed here. Next, we have 3x squared and negative x squared. So I'm going to write plus 3x squared minus x squared. And then we have negative 5 and negative 3. So I'm going to write negative 5 and negative 3 here. Now we're going to combine our like terms. So we only have one x cubed, so I'm just going to write 8x cubed here. Next, we have positive 3x squared minus x squared is going to turn into positive 2x squared. And then we have negative 5 minus 3. This is going to turn into negative 8. And this is your final answer. Okay, let's look at this example. Let's go ahead and clean this up. So we have 2x cubed plus 8x squared plus 10x plus 5 plus 3x cubed minus 8x squared plus 2x minus 1. So let's go ahead and start cleaning up and bringing our like terms together. So we have 2x cubed here and 3x cubed. So I'm going to write 2x cubed plus 3x cubed. Next in line, we have a positive 8x squared and a negative 8x squared. So I'm going to write plus 8x squared minus 8x squared. Next, we have 10x and a 2x here. So I'm going to write plus 10x plus 2x. And then we have positive 5 and a negative 1. So I'm going to write plus 5 minus 1. Now let's combine our like terms. So we have 2x cubed plus 3x cubed. This is going to give us 5x cubed. Next, we have positive 8x squared minus 8x squared. These are going to cancel out. So this is going to give you 0. And then we have 10x plus 2x. This is going to give us plus 12x. And we have 5 minus 1. This is going to give us a positive 4. And this is your final answer. 5x squared minus 2x plus x cubed plus 5 plus 3x cubed minus x to the fourth plus 7. So let's clean this up a little bit. So we have 5x squared minus 2x plus x cubed plus 5 plus 3x cubed minus x to the fourth plus 7. I'm going to bring my like terms next to each other so that it is easier for us to add and subtract. So first we have the highest degree that we have here is negative x to the fourth. So I'm going to start with negative x to the fourth. Next we have positive x cubed here and a positive 3x cubed. So I'm going to write plus x cubed plus 3x cubed. Next we have a positive 5x squared, so plus 5x squared. And then we have negative 2x, so I'm going to write negative 2x. And then we have 5 and a 7, so I'm going to write plus 5 and plus 7. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. So we do not have any other x to the fourth, so I'm going to leave that alone. And then we have x cubed plus 3x cubed. This is going to give us a positive 4x cubed. Then we have plus x squared. We do not have any other ones, so this is the only one. So I'm going to write 5x squared. Then we have minus 2x and 5 plus 7. That's going to give us a positive 12. And since I cannot simplify any further, this is my final answer. All right, so let's look at this example. In this example here, remember the 3 will be multiplied to the 2x squared, to the 4, and this 2 will be multiplied to the x squared, to the x, and to the 1. So let's first start with the 3 times 2x squared. This is going to give us 6x squared. Next, we're going to go to 3 times 4. This is going to give us a positive 12 plus 2 times a negative x squared. This is going to give us a negative 2x squared plus 2 times x. This is going to be positive 2x. And then 2 times 1 is going to give us a positive 2. Now we're going to kind of sort this out and bring our like terms next to each other. So we have 6x squared and minus 2x squared. I'm going to write 6x squared minus 2x squared. And then we have next in line 2x here. So I'm going to write plus 2x. And then we have 12 plus 2. So I'm going to write plus 12 plus 2. Now I'm going to combine like terms. So we have 6x squared minus 2x squared is going to give us 4x squared. And then we have plus 2x plus 12 plus 2 is going to give us a positive 14. And this is your final answer. All right, so that is all for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.